Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Taneycomo. Jack and I are out doing one cast today. It is Saturday the 3rd of August. I'm cleaning off my hopper. It's got some grass on it. Let me look and see how much water they're running. It's 6 o'clock. And they are running. Yeah, they're supposed to be running. Oh, that's bull shoals. Oof. Supposed to be running 150, 134, 2.3 units, 8,700 CFS. It's a pretty good amount of water. Water temp's about 51, and we did take the DO at the dock this morning. Just as the water is coming on, it was 5.5, which is not bad. One of our guides, Dave Pitt, posted on Ozark Anglers that he had been catching some fish on hoppers. So I came out last evening and threw a hopper. It was later in the evening. I threw a hopper along this bluff. Jack's trying to find the shade. And I did real good. It was a lot of fun. Jack. So I'm going to try it again. I've got a pink hopper, so like the ones we sell in the shop. Floats pretty good. It's made of foam. 2X tippet using a 5-weight 9-foot rod. It is a TFO Axiom 2. That's a 4-weight. No, it's 5-weight. Okay. And we're going to see what happens. Oh. Huh?
I'm moving. I'm just trying to get everything pulled up.
Okay. We're fighting the sun and the camera, I know. Apologize for that. Now this is the same bank that we did really good using cicadas back in May. And then we were hoping that the fish would keep looking up, through the summer, and they kind of quit. We tried a few times. But about now is when we start trying the hoppers in the different topwater for the fall bite. And we're excited to say that hopefully it started, because it's some of my favorite fishing. Okay, I'm going to try to keep the fly up where you guys can see it. Not below the boat, but above it. I got a lot of my bites out away from the bank quite a ways yesterday. Like way out here in what we call where all the junk is. But I'm trying to throw both close to the bank and away from the bank just to kind of see where they're at. I am starting up close to Lookout, and this area has not really produced a lot of bites. I think I might have had one yesterday. It's when we get down a little bit further, start really getting into some real good looks, some good water. And this is a good flow for using a hopper. I am going to try to get out and throw a dry in the mornings. Blake said that they've been blowing up a lot along the bluff banks in the morning with the water off, so I'm going to try that sometime. Down below this tree. Maybe if I turned around and used the trolling motor the right way, it might work better. Oh, got him. I saw him swim up to it real slow. I wasn't sure if he was going to take it or not. Two of the rainbows I caught yesterday were over 20. One was well over 20, a big, meaty rainbow. There we go. About 15 inches, I'd say. All right, started off good. I was quite a ways out from the bank when he took that. Generally, we like to fish the hopper pretty close to the bank, but especially when we were throwing at cicadas, they were taking cicadas way off the bank, and I've seen some takes in the same areas yesterday when I was fishing, so I'm trying to hit the real good spots, good looking spots that are close to the bank, but then try to hit those spots away from the bank too. Like just below that tree right there, right off the tip, and let it float away from it. So I think the last time I did one cast, I said that Marcia and I were going to Las Vegas, and I was going to play in a basketball tournament. We had never been to Las Vegas before. So that was a new experience. There's a lot of junk in the water. Well, the game started yesterday evening, Thursday evening. Today is Saturday. Okay. So it wasn't yesterday evening. Sorry. Thursday evening. We got there Wednesday. And before I left, it was really debatable whether I was going to go or not because I had a tingle in my throat and it was starting to develop a little bit. And, you know, sometimes you have allergies, sometimes you get the full-blown deal, and I didn't know what it was, and I'd committed. We were already short. The team that I was going to play on was already short players, so we decided to go ahead and go. Well, Thursday morning, woke up and had a headache, fever, did not feel good at all. Knew I wasn't going to play. Marsha talked me into going to urgent care. And so we went to urgent care, and they took really good care of us. I mean, it was awesome. They were sweet. But anyhow, they said, no, you're not going to be able to play. So and we didn't, it was a deal where we didn't think I was going to get better in a couple of days. So we went over to the basketball venue and met the guys before their game Thursday. And then we flew out Friday morning, came back home. And they finished their last game this afternoon. And I think they won one game and lost three. Yeah. I've been to Vegas. We've been to Vegas now. So we stayed at the Palace Station Hotel. It was right next to the basketball venue, which was real nice. I just tell you, I don't know if you guys travel like that or not and what you do for cars, but it's the first time not the first time, but it's the first time we totally relied on a rideshare deal. We used Lyft, and that was awesome. The drivers were super nice, and it was very affordable. The people at the hotel were awesome. I mean, we had just a really good experience as far as the people there. Just we ate there at the hotel. They had good food. And yeah, I got home, and of course I'm feeling like I could have played, but oh, I was a little quick on that one. Doggone it. It was a little bit better fish. He just came up and slurped it. Should have had him. I just set the hook a little bit quick. I'll get back in position here. course, our water's so clear, if one comes up off the bottom, I'm going to see him coming. And that's the one mistake that I think I do, and a lot of other people do, is you anticipate the bite and you got to hesitate just a little bit longer than what you think to make sure he gets it in his mouth. It's almost better if you don't see him coming. Oh, but it's fun to see him coming though too. Okay, here's one of those big eddies. I'll back out, just the edge, outside edge. It was hot out there. 108. I felt like the sun was a lot more intense. It wasn't the heat so much, it's just that sun. Looks like a good spot right here under these trees. Uh-oh. Good spot. Make a long, long drift. had a look. He was looking until that hopper started dragging out of there. That spooked him. Well, it's certainly not as good as it was yesterday. But like I said, it was late in the day yesterday. The sun had gone down and the sun wasn't out on the water like this. I think that's a perfect time to go. You start to see the shades coming across and hitting the bank over here a little bit. Whew. Dang, I did catch. I looked out there and saw a ring, and I didn't see my fly. Heck, you probably saw that take on the camera. Can't believe it, he hung on to it. Oh, that's a little brown. Oh, he's just not quite small enough to. There you go. Got him right in the tongue. There we go. Okay. Make sure the fly is still straight, kind of. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even think that fly was in a spot I was going to get a bite. It was just out there in the middle. Now this lower water, yesterday I got more bites, and generally it is better. But that bite came way out from the bank. Yeah, I just saw a ring in the water. I thought, oop, had one come up and look. Get off there. There's a nice little eddy. It's I'll sit here and fish it for a minute. Yeah, this is a really good bank here. I caught a fish right here yesterday, right above this log. It's in the water. Oh no. Okay, let's go get it. If I can. Got it. Let me get out of here without killing myself. What did Blake say? Fishing for squirrels? Ugh. Okay. Try not to do that again. I'm too far from the bank. Yeah, this area right in here is the best when we were fishing for cicadas. Fishing for cicadas. Fishing with cicadas. Come on. There we go. Let me turn this down a little bit. Ooh, I like that drift. Let's do that again a little closer. Had a take. I wasn't watching, but he missed it. I heard it. I looked down to see how far I got to go before I get to lookout, or narrows. That's when he took. Yeah, I got a rise below me too. Oop. I'm really trying to slow that boat down so I can get multiple drifts over the same spot. Well, that looked good. Looked really good. Oh, I'm really surprised that he bites through there. No. those eagles. Well, I'm almost to the end. Not even close to being the same as last night, but again, I know it's because it's early and the sun's still on the water. And the other thing that's a little different is they'd slowed the water down, you know, closer to dark, so it wasn't quite this fast, but I do like this speed. There is nothing wrong with this speed and the height and everything. And it's a different day. It's never the same. I am officially at the Narrows. Just want to hit that log. Well, caught a couple fish. Missed a couple. They missed a couple. So, I think I'm going to call it an evening. I've caught fish down through here, but not very many. But we're going to work on it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.